Hey, good morning. This is the week of April 7th, and continuing on with the video series, kind of a video blog of the goings on in our extension entomology lab here in Delaware. As you can see, it's a cold, rainy day. I joke that we are fair weather entomologists because most insects don't like this kind of weather, and we're not going to spray them anyway, even if they did. But it was also a convenient day to check a couple of traps that we have in an old peach orchard. Over here we've got a plum curculio trap. This is baited with plum essence we got from Great Lakes IPM, and I discovered from an actual tree fruit entomologist that we needed another component which Great Lakes does not seem to have to make this more effective. So we didn't catch anything in that. Along the tree line here, we've got an oriental fruit moth pheromone trap, and we caught a plum curculio in that. So they are active, they're starting to move in. But what's funny is, because this is just a day of oddball stuff all the way around, we found a striped cucumber beetle in one of the peach blossoms here, just probably feeding on pollen. Normally I don't think of those things as waking up until later in April, early May, after we've planted cantaloupes and watermelons. Right next to us is a field of cover crop and black plastic. That's going to become probably a watermelon field here next month. So this wooded habitat is perfect for their overwintering. We'll be doing tests with them this year, looking at insecticide efficacy. I didn't expect to see a cucumber beetle this early, and certainly not in a peach orchard, and certainly not on a rainy, cold day in Delaware. So stay tuned. We'll be jumping into alfalfa and peas later this week, and some cover crop, and checking other pheromone traps this week. Hey everyone, today is April 8th, Tuesday. It's windy, and I left all of the lab gadgets and gizmos in the lab, so this is not going to be a very professional recording. You may pick up a lot of wind noise, I apologize, but today we are back in the alfalfa field from about 10 days ago, taking a post-treatment sample with Frank Reith. He's a research associate with our fruit and vegetable team, and Tori Smith, research technician for the Extension Entomology lab. So this alfalfa has grown to about 16 inches tall now. This is about 10, 11 days after spraying, and you can tell exactly where the untreated check plot is. The weevil pressure has turned this white. This is great. And you can tell where our alleyways are between plots. This little section right here. So this here product did a very fair so-so job. This product here did a great job. And then you can see in the distance more of the untreated check. From the air, it really stands out. We've got a nice gradient of, poor, which is our check plot. Fair seems to be pyrethroids by themselves. Good, which tends to be the tank mix products, organophosphates plus pyrethroids, even lanate plus a pyrethroid. And then excellent, which is a lot of our steward plots, and a new product that is not yet on the market. Hopefully next year or so, we'll see. We're collecting 10 stems per plot, counting weevils. Let's get in real close here. See if this will focus. Oops. There's a weevil larva right in this terminal. When the alfalfa is really short, we just look for a feeding injury on the terminals. But now that it's tall, if we were scouting this professionally, we would collect up 30 stems, bang them on the side of a bucket to dislodge the weevil larvae, and count those. In the research trials, though, we bring them back to the lab. There's a large one. This one is almost done. But you can see it's done a number on this stem. These plants probably had 3-4 larvae per stem. Threshold is less than 1. Here's another one, actively munching away. And over here, we've got our first cocoons. This little ball right here is an alfalfa weevil cocoon. That larva is finished up. It's going to pupate, turn into an adult, and the adult will kind of hang around, feed a little bit, go dormant in the summer, come back in the fall, start laying eggs, and then go back into the woods for the winter, and then come back out into alfalfa next spring to lay even more eggs. So that's their life cycle in a nutshell. There's about 12 fields that we've been looking at. Later this week, I'm going to send the crew out to collect up some of these large larvae from the fields. We're going to see how much parasitoid activity we get. And then in about 3 weeks, we'll do the same to see how much parasitoid activity we have on our later flush of alfalfa weevil. So that's it for right now. Later this morning, we will be planting another seed corn maggot trial with cucumber seed, which will be exciting. I'll try to take a video of that, but no promises.